Sheriff Woody at your service.
Cool. So this is kind of like halfway through the first bit. You've got the guy that's taking you through this initial section. Is Master Plo Koon. He's one of the Jedi Masters. He's like your mission giver. He's giving you hints all the way through it. So the story is that there's a droid factory that's been activated on this planet, and it's kind of like a mystery behind it. The idea is that you don't know who's activated the factory or for what reason. So the idea is you need to break into the droid factory and find out who's responsible. Now, you actually come across General Grievous at the end of it and have an epic lightsaber duel with him and his 4 lightsabers, which got a couple of boss fights during the game. Got him and Darth Maul, and they're like full-on boss fights with their own combos and strategies and different attacks and stuff. So these are kind of like the different kiosks that we use. So we're not really showing too much of this stuff, so if we get back out of that, then that would be great. This is stuff that's still work in progress, like the upgrading of the skill trees, but each character has 20 levels, and within those 20 levels are the 20 different upgrades as well. With those upgrades, there's 4 different skill trees. There are 4 different branches of the skill tree. So you have like a force branch, you have a health branch, you have a lightsaber combat branch, and you have a miscellaneous force power branch. So the idea is that that rather than having one big skill tree, you kind of break it out into the different sections, so it's a bit easier to understand for people. So,
sorry to interrupt. You're saying these ones have got lightsaber skill trees.
So yes, that's right.
So where in previous in 2.0 it would be more like health or distance attack and things like this.
Yeah.
So each character will have a different type of skill
So
tree?
it depends on the character as to what different kinds of branches they have on there. So they're kind of like in different sections, all of themselves. So like for example, the ranged characters will have blaster based ones, or they might have grenades or something like that. Like Han Solo has like a cryobang grenade that he can use to, a carbonite grenade that he throws at someone and it puts them in carbonite. So it's stuff like that, different things that suit the different characters. Now these guys here, I don't know if you saw, but they had shields on them. So this is one of the enemies where we introduce a bit more depth into the combat system, where these guys with shields, there's a couple of ways you can play this. You can either wail on the shield, and the shield will be destroyed after a number of times, but if you use the Force, then the Force will break the shield instantly. So you can either pull the shield off,
please. Sure.
or you can use you can just wail on it. So what this is it's kind of like a way of having added tactical depth. So kids can just come in, they can just use attack, and they can have a great time. They're going to see loads of cool combat animations. But for adults or parents that are going to be playing with those children, we need them to have an engaging combat experience as well. So this is where the added depth from things like Darth Maul's combos and the launchers and the different tactics against enemies is really important for us. So you can have 2 people from completely different age brackets or different play styles or experiences. Both of them can sit down and have a great time together. And that's really important for us, because Infinity is a family game. We have been brought on to do more complex combat, but it needs to appeal to both.